Hey, it's the Italian Meatball, and I'm back again with a new career mode. As you can see by the title, it is a new Manchester City career mode, and um, just to let you know in a few updates, you should always follow my Twitter. My Twitter will be linked in the description, or the name will be in the description at least. You can go to my channel page to be linked to it. But anyway, if you want to get the updates, that is the place to be. Even if you don't follow it, if you're wondering where my videos are, just go on there. There'll probably be an explanation. If not, you can just mention me in a tweet, ask me, and I'll probably reply. And the actual reason why there hasn't been any more of the Aston Villa career modes is, I think it did get corrupted. It's been a while now, but rather the save got messed up again. Mixed with I think what happened is an episode's footage got messed up, and then I really wasn't enjoying the series that much. I could tell I was kind of just forcing them out. Plus, with the new January transfer window approaching, I thought, you know what, the best thing to do is just wait it out, wait till the squads have been updated completely, and then start a new career mode. And then it was actually this one guy who I was talking to on Twitter called Paul, who actually convinced me to do a Manchester City career mode, which is the one that I've decided to start doing. I did do this at the start, didn't end up that well. I was getting used to the game, and I ended up getting sacked, and that's why that ended. But I'm gonna try it again with the new edition of Bona. Obviously, a few of our guys have gone out on loan. I'm not sure if we actually sold anyone in the transfer window, but there has been enough transfers around the board, and yeah. And as well as that, I promise he's going to try and get this out of the way quick. I've got a new setup and a new way things are, but it means the mic being a bit closer to where my hands are, meaning you might hear a bit more button clicking than usual. If that does get irritating, and it probably will now that I've mentioned it, then do mention so. But it does mean that I'm more comfortable where I'm sat, and yeah, I just want your opinion on that. But anyway, let's get into the career mode. Alright, here is one that I always debate with City, because you don't really need the 60% increase in my opinion, but I think I'm going to use the money from the increase to get some scouts. Should I? I really don't know. It's a very hard shot. Do you know what? I'll get the other scout, because that's just irritating not having a big number of them, but I really don't think I need the increase. I mean, you got 68 million, you really don't need the increase. I don't even know why I considered it. Another thing I wanted to get off my chest is, even though I've been inactive, the subscriber support has been immense. Like, still been getting views on my videos, still been getting a lot of new subscribers coming in. So if you're a new subscriber, then hello. I hope you stick around. I hope this isn't going to be a short stint where you come look around, you subscribe to a smaller guy, then leave. I do believe we can make this big, and we can actually try and get something going here. There we go, alright. Get stocky like a meatball, and there we go. If anybody is wondering about the name, no one's really asked, but it is just because I have Italian heritage. I'm actually from England, Manchester, but I do have Italian heritage, so that is why I've gone with the name. The meatball was just something I enjoy eating. It's a meatball. Who doesn't like meatballs? As you can see there, I have been doing an offline Palermo career mode. That is the team I support in Italy. If you want to see a different career mode alongside this one, or maybe it gets better than this one, then do tell me. I'm more than happy to do a Palermo career mode as well. They've been doing really good. Dybala, 20 years old. He starts off as a 77 at the moment, which is great. Let's have a look. They want us to win the cup, which is expected. Central midfielder expected, and win the league, which is also expected. Alright, I'm going to transfer list some players, loan list some players, sort out my first team and see which areas of the team I need to improve, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, so I've had a look about with the team, and I've seen what I'm liking and what I'm not liking. I've decided for my default formation to go for a 4-4-2, since we have got 4 strikers in the team now. I have put Boney in front of Dzeko, just purely for his stats in game. They seem a lot better. Seems like he could hold the ball a bit better. But, with experimentation, we'll see. Maybe Dzeko, maybe even Jovetic will take that spot. We do remember Jovetic was very good in the last career mode we did with City. And obviously, the generic what you'd expect with Silva, Nasri, Torre, Fernandinho. And then at the back, Clichy, Mangala, company Zabala. Mangala and Clichy have both had a downgrade since last time, and obviously Hart in net. And then obviously the benches, you just need to, you can have a look and whatever. The only person I have transfer listed from whoever has, made appearances in the main team has been Dedrick Boyata, who I actually decided to keep last time. I've transfer listed him because I'm not really liking him in real life. He's the only realistic player who I would actually sell if I was actually Manuel Pellegrini. Even though Milner on the game doesn't look too good, he has got the ability to play centre mid, and I didn't realise that last time, and it's quite vital in the team that we keep hold of him, since we are short on centre midfielders. And since we have loaned out Nastasic, we might be in the market for another central defensive midfielder. We have got Demichelis, who is 33, but in real life, I actually like this guy. I think he's pretty decent. I'd probably rate him higher than Mangala. I've only started Mangala because he's a lot younger and he's got more room for growth. So it just makes, and he's obviously got better stats as well. It just makes more sense to start Mangala. And yeah, obviously I've loaned out the rest of the guys. Interesting fact: this guy went to my high school, Brandon Barker. Bit of a nonce in high school, but he's looking good in the game, which is good to see. And yeah, he's like looking like he's got a bright future ahead of him. So I am going to keep him, try and loan him. I'm actually trying to get him into the first team at some point because that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, and something that I've decided to do that not a lot of YouTubers did, they did it at the start, but they don't do it anymore, is create some team sheets. I've not done them based on reserves and second team and stuff like that. I've based them on different formations. This formation has one striker up front and Silva behind. That's if we're running low on some strikes and we need to kind of reserve energy and stuff like that. And the other formation is if we're playing a big team and we want to kind of be more defensive. Got Fernando coming in there, 3 in the midfield. So yeah, just some alternate formations. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to look at some possible signings, but I don't think I'm going to sign anyone, like any big names to replace players unless, I seriously do need them. What I want to do is I want to apologise from the get-go, because I know this is going to be quite a transfer-based episode, and I do hate watching them sometimes. Well, some people love them, some people hate them. It depends who you are. I hate it when you start off, because it's just transfers, and it does take a while, but hopefully we'll get through it quickly. But it is needed. I don't want to make a bunch of transfers and just go straight onto the first match within a minute. I want to go through the process with you that I'm taking. On my scouting report, I've gone for everything promising. I don't need any first team players in my opinion at the moment. Central midfield, goalkeeper, wingers and fullbacks. Those are the kind of talent that I'm looking for. And I need to apologise right now because there's going to be a lot of obvious talent that I'm going to pick up. Some of the obvious youngsters, because everybody goes for youngsters because it's how you get them on the cheap, you build them up quickly and you sell them on for loads of money. And obviously you can get them to those really high overalls. I don't want to do that. I like to go for realistic career mode. However, with the financial backing that Manchester City have got, and realistically they have got a massively ageing squad, it is realistic for them to go on the prowl for some young talent. So I am going to be scouting young talent. Not that I'm going to be picking up any this season maybe, but I am looking. And yeah, I've only been in the market for a centre-back at the moment. If you look on my shortlist, here is... oh wait. Alright, that is sorted. Okay, what I've done is I've got a bunch of people that I'm looking to maybe possibly pick up, and the first one is the most interesting one, is Ricardo Carvalho. He's playing for AS Monaco at the moment, and he's 36 years old, which is, wow, that's old. But I can pick him up on a free, which is great. I'm probably going to pay a little bit more to just, I might try and get up on a free just to check, but I can pick Ricardo Carvalho up on a free. The next one is Andrea Barzagli. He's 83, 33 years old. He's got 12 months remaining, so we could pick him up on the cheap as well. He's quite a good defender. Then we've got Stefan Savic, formerly of Manchester City. We could maybe try and pick him back up. Got Ogbonna, Paletta, and Ranocchi. I don't really want to go into depth with every single one. However, what I'm looking to do in this series is kind of integrate a lot of Italian talent into the side, because... I am the Italian meatball. I don't want to... You see a lot of people from different career modes go for who they know. Like, if you watch AA9 Skills, he goes for a lot of Portuguese league players, which is fine, because that's the team. That's the teams and the players that he knows, and he knows that league very well. And not a lot of people know the players from that league, so it actually works in great favour for him, but he gets a lot of criticism for it. However, I'm just saying from the get-go, I am going to be signing a lot of Serie A players just because I enjoy using the players. But yeah, I'm going to put in a few offers and see what we can do. Alright, I've just gone on here to sign some some scouts, which I don't think I did that last time, but we've got the perfect one here. When you're always a big team, you might be signing a 5-star scout straight away. So we're going to do it, signing a Swedish 5-star scout. I'm going to check back every now and then, and when I see a 5-star scout, I'm going to buy him straight away, because it is so helpful just to have young, good players coming in straight away, instead of having to wait a season to kind of get going with that. Alright, AS Monaco have got back to us and they've accepted the free transfer of Ricardo Carvalho. He wants 50k, they've given him 30k, I'll give him 40k, meet him halfway. On a 1-year contract he'll get a squad rotation. Can we get away with a Spodrick? I think we can. As a team as Manchester City, I think we can get away with giving him that role at the club. And he will be reunited with Frank Lampard. That'll be a great signing we can get him, because then we don't even have to sign any other players. But at the same time, I kind of do want to have a look. I haven't actually put in any offers yet for any other people apart from Barzagli, just because I want to see what ratings they are and how much they actually cost from the get-go, and then I'll look into it more. One interesting talking point is this lad, Stefan Jovetic. At the moment, he is my fourth striker at the moment, because I'll probably go Aguero, Boney and Jack are on the same level, then Jovetic at the end. So, he's only 24. Yeah, 24. Got some good stats, and I know he's good in real game. But should I loan him out, or should I sell him? That is the question. What I'm going to start doing is putting straw polls on these videos, and then that is if I can get it working. If not, then you can just comment it instead. But I'm going to try and start putting straw polls in these videos, and you can vote whether or not you want a decision to happen. So, sell or loan Jovetic, put that in, well no, I'll put sell, loan, or nothing, like just keep him for now. And then we'll see what happens, because as you can see there, interest has been shown by Arsenal and Wolfsburg. Ricardo Carvalho has accepted our contract offer. Don't know how to sign him just yet. We're gonna hold out. We're actually gonna, so let's have a look at these guys. Have they updated? Oh, we got some other guys some youngsters. Got 3 days remaining on all of them. I don't know. I think Gabriel Paletta has just signed, actually. Yeah, he has. That's disappointing. He was one of my favourites. Renacho and Ogbonna, I'm not too sure about. I'm sure each of them are around 77 overall each. Renacho's contract is ending, but I have used him before. He's not great. Look at his stats. They're not good. But Stefan Savic is one that I did want to pick up. So, I might hold out just for Savic for a few more days. Alright, they've all got 1 day remaining on their scout reports. Where is Savic gone? He's up there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an offer for Gabriel Paletta and see if I can possibly pick him up, because I'm sure that new players are glitched in like new transfers from January are glitched, so that they're not actually new signings. I'm not sure if this is correct, but I'm going to try it anyway. Alright, it's got down to this moment. Now I have to make a decision whether I want Ricardo Carvalho or not. He's literally going to cost me no money. 40k a week. 1 year contract. At the end of that contract, he's off. I don't care where he goes, because I'm not going to keep him after that 1 year. He's literally just a short term. He's like a loan deal. I know he's not basically got the best stats, but it's good just to have him there. I've got him on a Spodrick role as well, which means he won't be complaining if he don't get a lot of games. Perfect scenario. Maybe, just maybe I should wait till next season to pick up someone like Savage or Paletta. And that is why I'm going to sign Ricardo Carvalho. That is something that you probably did not expect when watching this career mode. And if you're thinking now, why is he signing a 36-year-old? That's not how you play career mode. Then let me just give you a lesson in life, or career mode. You play career mode if you're a manager, and if I'm a manager, Carvalho represents someone sort of like Frank Lampard, maybe not as prolific, but a short-term placement in one of your positions that you're running low in, just for about a year. Obviously Frank Lampard was originally only 6 months, but just to fill in that gap and maybe offer you something else that maybe your other centre-backs didn't offer you. And that's what I think Carvalho is. He's very experienced, just like Demichelis. Gonna get some good chemistry with Frank Lampard, but I do believe that is a good signing. Paletta and Savic. both offers were accepted. Now this is going to be a hard pill to swallow because both of these players I did really want to sign, and I thought they were going to be hard deals to get done. Savic is one that I wanted because he's an old player. He's not in that sense. I mean, he used to be of City. He is looking good at the moment. And he's on a 5-year contract there. I didn't expect him to get him that cheap. He is 23, 78 overall. That is depressing. And Gabriel Paletta as well. He's been great for Italy. Well, not great, but he's been consistent at least for Italy. I haven't really seen him in the league much. Been playing for Parma before Milan. But I did have a chance to take him off Milan there, just straight after they've signed him on a 6-year contract for very, very cheap. Got an offer for Martin Demichelis from QPR. Tell you what, if you want him, you can offer us 69 million. And if you give us that, then sure, you can take Demichelis. Alright, we've made it to the first friendly. What I'm going to do with the friendlies is the same thing that I did, I think, with the Aston Villa ones. I'm going to play them off camera, I'll show you the results, and we'll just get on with the transfer window. But however, this is the end of the first episode. There's a lot of decisions that you need to take into consideration. The first being whether Jovetic should go out on loan, should go permanently, or stay at the club, try and find some game time where he is. Tell me what you think about the Carvalho deal. Tell me what you think of my approach to the game. I think it's one that's different, and I hope that you like it. Tell me what you think about my the way that I'm keeping hold of all my players at the moment and seeing if they can show me what they've got to offer at first. And I do hope that you do stick around for this career mode. I know I say that at the start of every career mode that I do, and it eventually just dies out. But I do respect the fact that he's come back every single time I start a new career mode. You would think by now that you'd be sick of me starting new career modes, but I hope that I can carry on with this one. You know, it's the only thing that I'm enjoying in life at the moment is making videos. College is just boring. Friends, you know, it gets a bit tiresome at times. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with my friends, but it's nicer to sit down, play some games, record it, edit it, upload it, and just the appreciation that you get for what you do is great, and that's all I do it for. I mean, as amazing as it would be to grow from this, that would be amazing, and it's what I obviously aim to do. I literally just do this for the support. And at first it was just something I wanted to do because it seemed really cool, and now it's become something that I do for the admiration and support that I do get from the videos. It is a great feeling to have when you get someone telling you that you're great at what you do. But wow, after that deep talk, I think it's the right time to end the episode off. I will be trying to bring some new videos out of some different games, try and be more consistent with my uploads. But I'll see you in the next video. Could he be making a debut in the meatball era?